As a fighting game player, one of the most exciting things to look forward to in the fighting game is guest characters, and gacha games are no different. With Honkai Star announcing his fake collab that's coming out in the summer, and with Weathering Waves mentioning Cyberpunk Edge Runners, it's only a matter of time before Zenless Zone Zero gets a collab of their own. So today, I'll be counting down my top 5 dream crossovers that will fit perfectly in the world of Zenless Zone Zero. Even though one of them is kind of a fever dream and will never happen. Before we jump in, let's give some quick honorable mentions. I have Unito and Kasane from Scarlet Nexus, as they will fit right into Zenless Zone Zero's combat flow with their psychic abilities. Also, Yu Narukami from Persona 4. It doesn't have to specifically be Yu Narukami, but the Persona 4 aesthetic will fit right in with Zenless Zone Zero's TV aesthetic that it has going on. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the main list, starting with number 5. That's right, starting off this list, we got the boy Gunvolt, the Azure striker himself. Stylish, fast, and packing enough electricity to power all of new Eridu. Gunvolt would be a natural fit for Zenless Zone Zero's flashy combat system. Zenless thrives on his stylish, high-speed combat, and Gunvolt's lightning-based abilities will make him an electrifying addition. He can mark enemies with his tagging system and unleash a high-voltage chain attack similar to his home series, but with Zenless Zone Zero's fluid combo system. And of course, I can't forget about Lumen along with her famous anthem song. Now, I thought about Kieran and Copen as well, but it's one of those things that's like, that's something that I wouldn't mind replacing if Gunvolt's not a thing, but at the same time it's like it's kind of a mixed bag. It can go either or, but let me know what you guys think below. What you gotta prefer. His interactions with the Zenless cast will actually be kind of hilarious. Sometimes he's quiet, but at the same time he knows how to take a joke every now and then. He'll try to crack one himself. And as far as him as a shooter goes, I can see him actually showing off his marksmanship against Billy and try to see who'd be the best one out of the two. And so now we move on to number 4. A powerhouse fueled by song and sheer determination. If you thought Zenless Zone Zero's battles were intense, wait until you see Hibiki tearing through enemies with pure brute force. Hibiki's combat revolves around hand-to-hand combat, shockwave-infused punches, and high-speed movement. Definitely perfect for Zenless Zone Zero's melee-driven action. You could probably see her behave similar to Lyra, except she'll do a lot more than just straight punches. Since Hibiki knows how to fight, she has martial arts, especially when you'll see a Tetsu Zanko in her arsenal. Not only that, but she does create a Jill that pierces the heavens. As far as interactions go, I can see Bella Wise will probably admire her relentless optimism. While assuming she'll run into the cunning hairs, I mean Nicole might try to recruit her for their missions. After all, who want an indestructible brawler on their side? Of course, I can add more here, but I pretty much think I said what I want to say here. So let's go ahead and move on to number 3. Now, this is something that I know everyone will love to see, especially since I've seen a lot of people talking about it on Twitter. Sonic the Hedgehog and Zenless Zone Zero? Come on, bro, that's legendary. Especially when you have a speedster like him in a game that rewards quick reflexes and movement. It's a match made in game in heaven. Like, Zenless's high-speed combat and stylish movement mechanics make Sonic a natural addition. His ability to zip through enemies, evade attacks, and dish out a spin dash combo will feel right at home here. Especially since you have games where Sonic has done grounded combat before, so it won't feel unnatural to him. Or of course, with Sonic comes with homing attacks that lets him bounce off between enemies with rapid succession, a boost mode increasing his speed and evasion, let him zip across the battlefield, shoot, spin dash for AoE knockback attacks, perfect for crowd control. I know I'm exaggerating with some of this stuff, but if you play Sonic Frontiers, you definitely would know what I'm talking about with some of the stuff Sonic can do. He will tear those ethereals to shreds. As far as the interactions go, he will get along with almost anyone. Like his thing, Sonic naturally gets along with anyone he meets. So interactions with the proxy siblings won't be awkward, since they will remind Sonic of some of his friends back home.
Well, it's starting to look like the rush hour. Oh no, how will I ever escape?
Where is he? Did I run him over? Huh? Hey, you! This is dangerous! It's irresponsible! What happens if kids start trying this?
Kids, don't use Formula 1 race cars to chase hedgehogs.
And now we move on to number 2. Okay, this is the part of the video where I say this is most likely a fever dream and it will never happen, but at the same time it would be fun to see because how the characters will be able to interact with those in Zenless. So that's right, coming in hot at number 2. we've got Jak and Daxter, specifically from around Jak 2 and 3, well, the designs anyway. These two wouldn't be out of place in the setting of New Eridu, especially in the Outer Ring, so by that logic you know where I'm going with this. That way they can be able to run into the Sons of Caledon, especially when you have Daxter interacting with most of the main crew, and knowing how Dax is, he's definitely going to be flirting with Bernice, if not getting into constant arguments with Lucy. Now I think about it, Polker is there too, so definitely he'll be hitting on either one of them.
Oh, please. Will you two take it outside?
Now, Jak, on the other hand, he definitely would get along with Lighter and Caesar at the same time, especially like he pretty much has a comment with their vibe to an extent. And being around that groups and their wacky antics, I can definitely see Jak and Daxter have the most hilarious expressions. Like, come on, like I gotta play a clip right here so you see what I mean.
Yeah, we thought we'd hang out, catch some rays.
This isn't a game.
And now coming in at number 1. And finally, the number 1 collab I want to see in Zenless Zone Zero is none other than Chai from Hi-Fi Rush. The self-proclaimed rock star with a robotic arm and a rhythm-based combat? He was born for this game, come on dog. Zenless's music, urban chaos, and combat are like an extension of Hi-Fi Rush's energy. Chai's ability to fight to the beat of the music and pull off insane combos make him the perfect pick for this game. Now some of you can already see it now. A rhythm-based attack system that rewards timing for extra damage, guitar shockwaves that knock back enemies to amplify the soundtrack, along with parries that sync with the beat, letting him counter his style. Like dude, come on, that's something you gotta look forward to. Chai would click instantly with Bell and Wise. Bell would love his energy while Wise will get so frustrated by his lack of planning, which is something that does happen in his original game. And also I have to note that Chai won't be along, as 808 would definitely be right beside him. As far as like communication go, we might hear something from Peppermint in the game. It could be like little Chai companion to the Bang Boos, like, you know, interact with Eos a little bit. That'd be kind of funny to see. I can definitely see the Cutting Hairs interacting with Chai the most out of all the factions here. They would probably see Chai as a wild card, someone who's reckless but undeniably talented, only to get sidetracked and then end up confusing the whole group as a whole. And with that, those were my top 5 picks I want to see to get collabs for Zenless Zone Zero. Which of these crossovers do you think would be the best fit for this game? Or do you have your own dream collabs in mind? Drop a comment and let's talk about it down below. If you like the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. This is UZXCrimsonAvenger, guys, and don't lose your way. Peace.